Coming up, results came in throughout the night in national politics. We have updates for you on the presidential election and more.
Plus, the NY22 race has been decided.
And Syracuse women's basketball took the win in its season opener last night.
All that plus your weather and orange sports coming up on this edition of Mornings on the Hill.
Good morning. We welcome you to Mornings on the Hill. I'm Nico Horning.
And I'm Autumn Ryan. Here's a look at today's top story.
We begin today with breaking news. Donald Trump has been elected as the 47th president of the United States. All right, Mike, thanks for the in-depth look on national politics. And staying with national, let's switch from presidential to the Senate because Republicans are gaining control early into the election night, which happened yesterday.
And results are still coming in this morning. Our Max Williams is here in the studio to break it down for us. Max, what's the latest Senate seat right now?
Yeah, very interesting stuff. We'll keep an eye on this, but that's all we have for right now, guys.
All right, Max and Mike, thanks so much. We continue with politics this morning, and Newhouse students dispersed throughout central New York yesterday to cover the polls. Welcome back to Mornings on the Hill. While U.S. voters were deciding the next president of the United States, there was already a big winner on Election Day, and that was Wall Street.
The Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P all ended Tuesday in positive territory, with all indexes adding 1% or more in value.
Stocks often rise on Election Day, and this, in fact, marks the 6th consecutive Election Day gain for the NASDAQ and S&P. Wall Street ended Election Day with gains across the board. Stocks are continuing to surge this morning. NVIDIA is now the world's most powerful company. The artificial intelligence software business passed Apple on Tuesday, with its market capitalization rising nearly 3%.
NVIDIA shares have tripled in 2024 with a market cap of $3.43 trillion. The chipmaker will join the blue chip index before the market opens on Friday.
British police arrested 2 men after they spray painted the U.S. Embassy building in London in protest of Donald Trump's victory. On Wednesday, 2 environmental activists sprayed orange paint on the embassy's compound wall.
The 2 men are part of an activist group, Just Stop Oil, who said Trump's win puts their lives of ordinary people at risk everywhere. Activists from Just Stop Oil have staged numerous protests in Britain, including throwing soup at Van Gogh paintings.
All right, back here in Syracuse, it's actually looking pretty nice outside. And with that, it's time to check your weather for today with Satazia.
Satazia's in the studio with a look at your full weather forecast.
Thanks, Satazia. Coming up on Mornings on the Hill, Syracuse field hockey had a big win yesterday in the ACC quarterfinals.
Plus, women's basketball got off on the right foot. We'll break down last night's games and sports on the other side here of Mornings on the Hill.